Alright, this is like my third take on doing this video, so I'm not going to screw it up right now. What's up, guys? Today's video is an experiment for me determining which sounds better, an actual amp versus an amp plugin, like an amp simulator from your DAW. So I use Logic. I have been using Logic ever since I graduated from GarageBand a couple months ago. But I've always seen like plugins and like pedal boards, and like you can get literally any sound you want. But I've always been so naive or not naive. I've been so hesitant and reluctant to use them because to me it's like cheating. Like, I don't know. I feel like if you use like a plugin, man, it's like cheating. Like, did Jimmy Page use plugins? I don't think so. But nah, he didn't use plugins. He used like, you know, concrete, hard pieces of equipment, things, you know, you can actually touch and it's not on your computer screen. So that's why I wanted to compare for this video. I wanted to see which is better, the actual sound of the actual amp and cab, or the simulator that's from Logic. So a few rules for this video. I used the dual rectifier cab and head simulators, as well as the Shure SM57 simulator in Logic, and then I compared that with my mini rectifier, my Mesa cab, and my actual Shure SM57. I set the amp settings exactly the same, and then that way there's just straight up, you know, side by side, and I didn't do any post-production, any altering, no post-EQ, no reverb, no effects, no anything, just straight up into the interface and into my computer. So here's the tune, and then after the tune I'm going to tell you which ones I like. So that's my little chugga riff that I made in, you know, about 90 seconds that I wanted to share with you guys. And I was surprised with the plugin personally. I thought the low end was definitely better with the actual amp and cab. However, I thought the chords sounded much fuller and typical Mesa sound with the plugin. It sounded like, I tell my friends this all the time, it had that sound of a Mesa Boogie, where it sounds like if peanut butter could make a sound, like that creamy, mushy, chunky, gritty sound. That's just me geeking out right now. But yeah, I thought the simulator did pretty well in comparison. So that's my little experiment, and who knows, maybe I'll be using plugins here in the future. But I just wanted to share that with you guys, and see you in the next one.